Hi, this is Randy Hufford. Here's your instructions for file preparation for Photoshop Hawaii 11 by 14 canvas gallery wrap. Open the image, what you want to have printed is a canvas, and then we need to crop that at 11 by 14, scale it to 300 dpi, and then add a 3-inch white border. So our first step is crop. Either hit the letter C or come up to the crop tool, press the crop tool. When you choose tools in Photoshop, it brings up options for those tools across this top. The first option is all sorts of different defaults, so you can actually, if you were going to crop a whole bunch of prints at 11 by 14, you can go save this as a default, as a standard default. The next one is all sorts of options that you can do. You have ratios, you have different images, you have pixel dimensions, you can even make a new preset, but what we're going to use is width and height. Okay? I'm not going to put anything in resolution because I'm going to show you how to do that under image size. Okay? The next one is what you would type in your dimensions. We're going to do it as an 11 by 14. Okay? These two arrows here, switch those, alternate those numbers between the two. So notice this on the screen, a 14 is first, that's making it the width. If 11 is first, that's making it the width. Okay, so that's the option to change that. Okay. The next thing is where you could put in pixels per inch, and we're not going to use that feature because I'd like to teach you the other feature. Okay. The next button is clear. That is how you can clear the numbers. Okay. So that's if you hit clear, you can actually clear the numbers. And if you do hit clear, what you have to do is you got to come back and type the numbers in again. Okay. Okay, straighten is you can actually click on this tool and draw a line and it will straighten your image. Okay? The next tool is how you want it to show different grids on the image. So these are a whole bunch of different compositional grids. I prefer to keep mine on rules of thirds. This is your preferences for them. In Photoshop CS6, the cropping tools change. If you prefer to use the classic mode, the old original mode, you still have the option for that, and then there's some other options that you can choose there. The next one is delete crop pixels. Non-destructive editing means we don't delete the crop pixels, and you go back in the crop tool and you can recrop it again. It never throws away the pixels, but because we're using this for a print where we need borders, you have to delete the crop pixels for this image. This here is starting all over, resetting the crop box, image rotation, and aspect ratio settings. This here is canceling everything, and this here is applying. Okay? Now that we've gone over those tools, all you do is go down to your picture and click on the picture, and you can drag it up and down. They made the crop tool more like Lightroom now. Before, when you cropped at an angle, the crop box changed. Now the picture tilts, not the crop box, which is way easier to see, a way nicer tool. So what I did is I moved their faces right at the rules of thirds. I actually like them being a little bit higher, a little bit more path leading into them. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply the crop. Then we're going to go up to Image, across the top drop-down menu, Image, Image Size. Okay, then if you notice, it did do a crop at 11 by 14, but we didn't have anything plugged in resolution. So we're going to go ahead and change that to 300 at this particular time. We're going to make sure resample is on, and we're going to leave this on automatic, and we're going to hit OK. And that's going to actually crop that now exactly 11 by 14 at 300 dpi. Let's see if I did it right. Okay, what happened is I had resample on, and I had changed the number when I turned resample off. So make sure resample is on before you change any numbers. Make sure it says 11 by 14 at 300 resolution and hit OK. Then you're going to go up across the top drop-down menu again. You're going to Image, Canvas Size, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add 6 inch to the width and height. 6 inch. There's going to be 6 inch on the width. That means it's going to split it in two, put 3 on each side, and then the height is 6 inch, 3 inch in the top, 3 inch in the bottom. And we're going to say use the background color, which is we really want to make sure we're using white. So go down and select white. Okay? And hit OK. And notice now what it did is it gave me my image sized exactly 11 by 14 inch with 3 inch on all sides of canvas. Our next step is we're going to save this as a TIFF file. So we're going to go File, Save As. We're going to go to our folder, make up a folder on your desktop for right this moment and call it Your Name Prints. And then name it. Name the file Your Name 11 by 14 Canvas, and then make sure you come down here and make the format a TIFF. And then go ahead and save that. Okay, now that that's saved, we can move on to the next one. So that was the 11 by 14 Canvas Gallery Wrap file preparation for your output at Photoshop Hawaii. Thank you.